speed, action.
Okay, so today's show is about 3 women who've been wronged by men. Karen, number 2, you start us off. How have you been wronged?
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it, all right? My husband lies to me every day of my life. I have 2 kids, and he leaves me at home, no money. And his business is doing well, you know, for a man that does business. And I just can't believe him. Who leaves a woman and 2 kids at home by themselves, no money? I can't even put them through school. Now, girls, you see, like, come on.
Okay, number 3. How have you been wronged by a man?
Well, my husband cheated on me, but I love
Just
him.
like a man.
I love him. I've got 2 kids with him, and I'm not going to leave him.
But he cheated on you. And you have 2 kids.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if I can trust him.
How do you still love him?
Yeah. I do.
Wow. Karen, number 1?
It's the same thing, you know, like I'm a good wife. I am. I love him no matter how many times he's wronged me. And then he goes off and cheats on me, and I'm here taking care of our children that we've tried to raise together, and he just takes me for granted.
Terrible. So this is a question to all 3 of you, and you can answer it whenever you like. But if I had each of your husbands here today, and he was able to sit down next to you and have a conversation about this, what would be the first thing you'd say?
I'd pull out my gun and point it at him while he's in bed with the girl that cheated on me with.
No, if he's here today, if he's sitting right next to you.
Oh, I'd still do the same thing. Keep this handy all the time.
Of course, security. Number 1?
Security.
I wouldn't even be able to look at him.
Even if he apologized and said sorry for everything that he did. If he really wanted to talk to you about it, if you had this amount of time just for you 2, right now, on camera.
Yeah, I would.
You would talk to him?
I would. It's, if he apologized, I mean, he does it all the time, and I always forgive him. I can't help it. But I'm just afraid that he's gonna go do it again.
What are you?
You son of a bitch. We've been together for all this time. We've been through ups and downs. But then, at the same time, I'm kind of insecure. What did she have that I didn't have? Was it worth it?
Okay. So this is Karen number 2. Would you take the kids and run?
No.
You'd stay?
Well, they need a father. Just because he's a piece of shit doesn't mean that he can't be a father. He has to. I mean, he's the one who got me pregnant. We're married. That's a bond.
For all of you, a general question. Tell us about your first date with Henry.
Well, we went out to dinner with some of his friends, and I thought it was going great. He was nice. He seemed like a great guy, and you know, when you meet someone, you never really know how they're gonna turn out. So I ended up falling for him, and it's been an abusive cycle since.
My date. Wow. We were wild, right? We were just a couple wild stallions just running off in the wind. We would just do whatever. He would just, you know, he had all this money, and we'd just go out and he'd spend it all on me and made me feel like I'm his woman, you know? And we got married the first night, and we just fell in love. You can't really explain it, you know? You just can't. There's nothing like it. there's nothing like it. I mean, do I regret it? Not at all. No. I've gotten, you know, most of my experiences with him, and, you know, we live life together. I mean, you know, it's not really different. I mean, he's always lied and he's always cheated, but, you know, you can't help who you love.
He was hot. I mean, the hottest guy in the room. But I didn't want him to know that I liked him right away, because he's overly confident. You don't want to feed his ego. And I had a feeling he was a bad boy. It's a lot of risk to be involved with someone like that. But I got hooked. And I can't let go.
Now, I also heard that you've been battling some cocaine abuse. Do you want to talk about that?
Not really.
Him or?
You.
Oh,
Do you think that's affected your relationship?
Or made you more paranoid?
yeah. Every time he comes back home, I'm just wondering. I smelled a woman's perfume on his chest, and I wanted to stab him.
Does that make you want to use more?
Yeah.
Does the audience have any questions?
Girlfriend, you could drop those zeros, get yourself some heroes.
How much cocaine do you snort a day?
What?
Oh my god.
Do you totally go
I don't even
Scarface
do
and
cocaine.
You take cocaine tablets.
What? You think I have a problem?
No. Not at all.
I thought.
I can understand with your relationship how that
What do you mean you understand?
I just,
I don't think you understand.
okay.